Hi guys, so we pulled out of my camp at Oldtown Park in Macedonia, Iowa, or Macedonia, on Highway 59, which is the main road right in front of the park. Real easy to find. Had a great stay. Like I said, there was a little bit of traffic noise, not bad at all, just I wasn't expecting it up until it got dark, which was totally fine. It was silent all night. Just as the sun was going down, I saw some deer across the river. Was enjoying watching the little red squirrels jump from tree to tree. It was a really cool camp spot. I actually had a campfire, which is the first for this trip so far. Cooked some bratwurst on a stick over the fire. It was real fun. So now we're moving on. Alright, so this is the town, guys. City Hall. We've got a little art gallery, a bar, of course. Pioneer Trail Museum, which is closed. A bank. Bird Collection Museum. And then this building here that says Macedonia or Macedonia. It's like just a storage building. And that's the town, guys. One block. Oh, we got some wind turbines out here. Looks like we're rolling into Missouri. Alright, hello Missouri. State line discount tobacco. They must have cheaper taxes in Missouri. I have actually been to Missouri before. Back in my mid-20s, I took a cross-country trip to Maine from San Diego, and we cut through Missouri for a little bit. Yeah, I really love these. Being off the main interstate, this is the way to go. I'm really enjoying this. You know, you can go 55. There hasn't been anyone behind me for the last 20 miles. It's just, I like cruising. I don't like going fast. 55, 60 is just cruising in this van for me.
Now turn left.
The town of Fairfax, Missouri. Cool little downtown area. Old buildings.
Continue on route.
I got a truck on my tail. He's been bugging, so I'm gonna pull over. Check if I got a cell signal here. Because he's being a jerk. Dang, look at all these trees. Seriously, love this. So pretty. Wow. Alright, I got about 7 miles on this road until I hit the Rochester Falls. Alright, so I pulled into this Rochester Falls area. There's just a small access to, it's not really like a big waterfall, but it's cool, it's nice. There's a small free campground, which is where I'm probably going to camp. There are a few people here already. Actually, looks like a couple of them have been here pretty long term. I'm not sure how they enforce the length of your stay here, but we'll go check and see if they've got a site that looks like something I want to stay in. They do have a vault toilet. I used that first thing when I pulled in. Alright guys, so we're just hanging out at the campsite here. It's pretty nice. It's a small little campground. It's free, so you never can complain on free. You know, each site's got a table, fire ring. There's just a couple other people here. And I found a nice little spot here, kind of right in the middle of the loop. Just hanging out. Sun's gone down, so I'm just cooking up some dinner. Yeah, I got some ground beef browning up here. I'm gonna be making some beef, bean, and cheese burritos. So I got some tortillas and some refried beans and some cheese that I'll add to that. Season up that beef and to have myself a nice hot dinner here. So we'll check back in with that. For seasoning on the ground beef, I use this pico de gallo. It has a lot of different uses. It's basically just like a ground chili and a lime powder to give it kind of a little zest to it. So I'll just sprinkle that in there. I'll give a good dose of that seasoning there. It's not too spicy, so you can add quite a bit. It just gives it a nice flavor. That ought to be good there. So we'll just mix that in. I'll pour off some of the grease once it's done cooking. And then I'm going to kind of share this pan, and I'll just add a little bit of refried beans in there and heat those up. For beans, I'm just using these refried black beans. in a can, so I'll just scoop out a little bit of that, probably not even use barely half of it, and then I'll scoop out the rest into a Ziploc bag and throw it in the fridge to save that for another meal. So the beef is cooking up good. I've got it nice and seasoned. Should be nice and flavorful. Pour off the little grease that is in there, then I'll just kind of scoot the beef aside and then put some beans in there to heat them up. Then I'll have both ready to just put into this tortilla that I browned beforehand, just so I could stick with using one pan. So when I'm ready to serve it up, I'll put it on top to kind of reheat it, and should have a nice hot burrito. Okay guys, so I got the tortilla heating up there. I put the refried beans on one side, those are heating up. So I'll have all the ingredients nice and ready for me. Once this tortilla gets a little warmer, I'll lay it down, throw some shredded cheese in there, then add the filling, wrap it up, and we'll be good to go. Alright, there we go. We got the beef and beans and cheese in there. I'm going to drizzle a little bit of this chili garlic hot sauce on it. Should be delicious. Alright, there it is. I'm going to go ahead and have a bite here. Very good. For me, it's always worth a little extra time to prepare a good hot meal rather than just try to go with, I don't know, what a lot of people do camping, just top ramen and stuff like that. So yeah, another good meal, another great campsite. So we'll check back in with you guys tomorrow. Hey, good morning guys. So looks like we got some rain last night. It's actually supposed to rain most of the day today. It's really light kind of drizzle, just consistent, which I really don't mind. Found this here hidden under the leaves. It's from 1986. It's an Eagle Scout project. His project was installing these tables here, so organizing that and getting these tables in the campground. I was actually in Scouts for a few years. I didn't make it to Eagle Scout. I made it to the rank right before Life Scout. And yeah, it was a really good experience for me. Carried over a lot of the stuff I learned about camping, camp gear, camp cooking into what I'm doing today. So it's always neat to see stuff like that. Another great free camp spot at Rochester Falls in Missouri.